Right guys, I'm just outside one of my projects that we're going on the refurbishment, and I just wanted to give you a quick walkthrough since it's been a while on this one and we're close to being finished. So I want to show you guys what it looks like now, so when it's done you can have a little bit of a comparison on the design as well. So here we are in the hallway. As you see, it's quite a bit of a traditional Victorian style kind of property this one is. This one was the one I also had a hand in ripping it out. As you can see, some of the wallpaper's been left on because that's going to be stripped out softly because we don't want to damage the plaster behind it. So I've just had a quick walk around with my painter decorator, and we've got some nice wallpaper here and some designs that I'll be doing with this property. So as you can see, going into the living room. Nice big spacious living room as well. See the old walls, we need to repaint all of that to make it nice and modern again. Leaving the fireplace in there, obviously not in use, but that becomes more of a feature now. The kitchen is in, floor has been leveled, as we can see here, which is perfect. I need to change that light because it's not a very energy efficient light. And there's going to be lots of prep work for the painter to be done as well, but again, we're going to be focusing on the design aspect to make sure that it does come out top notch. For these sockets, we've used some conduits, which actually look quite nice. A lot better than the plastic stuff that you normally get, and it goes well with kind of like the theme of trying to be a bit more quirky and be a bit more different compared to what other people are doing. This one we did quite a creative splitting of the rooms upstairs. We really needed to get 4 rooms out of this one, so that's what we've done. This used to be one big bathroom, if you remember from previous videos. My nice green emerald tiles that I'm really falling in love with. I think they look really good. So made 2 different shower rooms for this property. So 4 people sharing 2 shower rooms isn't actually too bad. And for the use of this property as well, it'd be, it doesn't need en suites as such, because it's got kind of like multiple exits on it, being what it is. So much rather have the rooms a bit more spacious as well, like this one. So this is one of the bigger rooms. Again, we've been quite similar to the previous one that you've seen that I've recently showcased. It's all good. And in order to actually get the 4 bedrooms, we split the front rooms into 2 smaller rooms, which are still quite decent size, to be fair, for one person occupancy. Each of these rooms are like around 7.5 square meters, which is quite good. Combined, it would be a lot bigger, obviously, but with the extra rooms, obviously you can increase your income of it. So this would be the smaller of the 2. Still though, we've maximised usage of the space. This little dead space that was going to be a dead space would be kind of like a walk-in wardrobe, and then you've got the remainder of the bedroom here. But we've got some walls already plastered up, which would be nice once again the design is done. And I'm going again, pushing the boat out of there again, and going a bit more funky with what I want to do with this one. So yes guys, that is a quick tour of this 4-bedroom property. Now, the exit strategy for this one, originally I wanted this to be a serviced accommodation, hence the kind of the spec that we are doing it to. But since then, situations have changed and numbers aren't really working out as good as I think it would be. So right now, I've got this penciled in to be done as a social housing. So a very nice lovely property for a social housing provider to take on. And at the moment, what I'm doing is going out there and speaking to other providers to see, if it's something that they want to take on. And going down that route as well, learning a lot of this sector, which is a whole nother level. If you've done HMOs before, it's completely different from how you run or manage a HMO with the social housing, because obviously you've got the provider in between that you have to work with. And I'm just come to realise there's so many different options out there in terms of the type of tenants that you can get. It's not just what you hear is like the asylum seekers or the homeless or the vulnerable. There's a lot of other kind of supported living kind of setup as well. So you've got people with mental health issues, you've got young adults. So this whole sector of social housing is actually quite a thing where you actually need to do some courses on, in my opinion. That's what works for me, to learn a bit more about it before you jump heads in. But right now it is just doing the legwork of finding the right provider for this property. So that being said, if you guys know anyone that is operating in the Stoke-on-Trent / Newcastle-on-the-Line area and would like a house kind of like this for social housing purposes, do let me know, do reach out and connect with me, or do recommendation if you've ever worked with anyone that you could recommend. So always looking forward to speaking and connecting with more of you guys. So yeah, I hope this has been nice for you guys to see, and I can't wait to get it done so you can see what the finishes are like. So hope everyone has a great day, and I'll see you soon.